Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, as usual. We've got some NBA picks for you for Monday. We're starting with NBA because I'm personally excited for this football slate.
Oh, yeah.
So we're getting some picks out for NBA because once we're done here, we're going to dive in and really get into the details with getting some picks together for the NFL video.
We'll have details.
The beauty's in the details. We'll have 6 picks for you, but we're gonna build out some demon slips, and it's gonna be another long video. We usually don't get the chance to do this on Mondays, but we have 2 games today, so we're not dealing with just a single game slate. So you're here for NBA. We've got some NBA picks for you, but I'm just letting you know that my head is already in this NFL slate tonight. So yeah. 16th, we've got 6 NBA games. There are some picks here that I do like. We didn't get into demon picks today for NBA. Just not feeling the slate that much, but I do like these picks though that we got here. Yeah, let's talk about the plays we're going to be taking, and then I'll talk about the partners and we'll keep it rolling. All right, so for me, I've got 3 different picks you can choose from, but my 2 favorite are going to be my boy Gershon Yabusele. Probably saying that wrong. But he's reliable in particular situations, like the situation he's in today. I think he's going to cash. So I'm taking him over 17.5 PRA. Walker Kessler, that's my other favorite pick. 21.5 PRA, getting this at 22 on Prizepicks. But these are my 2 favorite. Betr is not giving us access to Gershon. They're only giving us his 0.5 steal, last I checked. So if that's on here by the time you're watching this on Betr, I prefer that over the RJ Barrett 39.5 PRA. But I still like RJ to go over 39.5 tonight too. I'll break it all down as to why. But yeah, that's what I pivoted to for Gershon on Betr. I went with RJ Barrett. But where I can get it, I prefer. Okay, Gershon just got bumped on Prizepicks. I'm still taking it over 18. But yeah, so Gershon and Walker Kessler are the 2 I prefer. But if you have to pivot, RJ Barrett looks good tonight too. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so for mine, I'm going to be taking LaMelo Ball for over 3.5 3-pointers and Donovan Mitchell for over 4.5 assists. So that's going to be, we're getting that on a lot of platforms. Some platforms don't have LaMelo's 3s. I'm just going 24.5 points where they don't have the 3s. So
since he's going to be taking 24.5 threes.
Yeah, 3-point attempts. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 24.5 points sounds good too. But all right. So shout out to our partners. If you use code BACKDOOR over at Betr, Underdog, or Parlay Play, they're going to hook you up. Parlay Play is going to give you a 100% deposit match, up to $100 plus a $5 promo slip. Plus, we're going to give you 30 days in our premium Discord. Just email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com. And if you're using that code on Parlay Play, you will get a month of our Discord along with what they're giving you. But you got to make sure you use the code, because if you don't, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing we can do. You can make another account, sign up again, and use the code this time, and then we'll be able to verify it. But if we can't verify it, no bueno. And then Betr is going to give you a $200 deposit match and a free pick to help you cash your first slip. And then Underdog is going to give you up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. They're going to hook you up with all that. Just use code BACKDOOR. There's information down below if you want to sign up for any of these platforms that we're partnered with. And let's start talking about the plays. So Gershon here, I'm probably saying that wrong, but I have this set up on Outlier. I go for this guy when Embiid is going to be out. And that happens pretty regularly because Embiid plays like 12 games a year, I believe, at this point in his career. But he's got a solid matchup here. You can see, so if we just go to 2024, it's really hit or miss. And you can almost just pick out the games that Embiid is not in. So if I go up here on Outlier and I take Embiid out of the equation, all of a sudden it looks a lot better. Well, a little bit better. 9 out of 17. But out of that last 10 with Embiid out, it's pretty solid. 8 out of 10 games. So I'm taking the over here. 3 straight games without Embiid. He's gone for 23. And some of these we actually cashed his demon play. So honestly, we didn't get into demons, but if you're looking for a demon play, Gershon PRA is probably decent. He's got a solid matchup here: 27th in points allowed, 13th in rebounds allowed, 27th in assists allowed, and he gets a little bit of all that done. Let's see, who are they playing against? Charlotte. Yeah, I thought so. So like, yeah, last time he played Charlotte without Embiid, he went for 12 boards. So I don't know if he has a rebound demon, but that might be something worth looking at. But yeah, 7 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. This is just a reliable play. Excuse me. Like I said, 80% hit rate. You just got to look for Embiid being out. Nothing is a lock. We never guarantee plays here. We're just showing you what we like, and you can make your own decision. But let's see. Daily grind. They love this. They have this as the best play for him at 17.5. That's updated. Let me just update that. Oh, look at that. They love the steal that I was avoiding. So if you want to take the steal, that Betr, the only pick Better's giving us, they have that at a 53.62% odds to hit the over, minus 139. So I pivoted to RJ Barrett, but they still have that 18 PRA favor to go over, almost at 51% too, which usually if it gets bumped, the optimizer does not like it when stuff gets bumped, but it's still favoring this to go over. 50.99% odds to hit the over, minus 122. They love his points over 10, 53.18% odds to hit the over, minus 132. Points, rebounds, points, assists. They've got everything. I think that they know what I know, and that's Embiid's out. So we're going to run it. So yeah, feeling good about that. I don't know if there's much more you need me to show you here. Let's see, when Embiid's out, he's averaging 31.4 minutes per game. So that's when he gets his minutes. When Embiid's back, his minutes drop down to like 14. So, but he's a solid player. He needs more. I think he needs more time. But it's just, they've only got so many spots when they're trying to rotate, get their rotations going. Unfortunately, when all their studs are in, they have to push someone out, and he ends up being one of the guys who doesn't get that many minutes. But yeah, it looks all green for the most part when Embiid's out. So I'm rolling that tonight. So let's talk about Walker Kessler, since that's my other favorite play. This has just been super consistent. Over the last 10 games, he's cashed this 8 out of 10 as well. What is that? 7 straight games here that he's cleared this against decent teams: Phoenix, Sacramento, Oklahoma City, the Lakers, Dallas, Denver. Very consistent, getting a lot of rebounds. Obviously he's a beast of a man, really good on defense too. But this matchup's solid: 21st in points allowed, 7th in rebounds allowed, 28th in assists allowed. So I'm absolutely going to take this. Even though it's bumped to 22, I'm still going to be taking the over here. I'm happy to do it. Let's see, I'll give you a little bit more information. Averaging about 30.9 minutes per game over this 10-game run here. Only 1.9 fouls, which is impressive because he's a blocking machine. The dude is just constantly getting blocks. 19.3 rebound chances per game. Only 2.7 assists. That's kind of expected, but shooting 75% because it's mostly dunks. 7.2 attempts per game. And virtually, let's see, his last game, he's turning things up. For the first time in 10 games, he took 2 3-pointers and he made both of them. Dude, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So yeah, I'm not really expecting the threes, but that's hilarious that he cashed back-to-back threes. Shooting 100% from beyond the arc in last game. So yeah, feeling good about that play. Let's take a look at daily grind. They like his fantasy score under, which I'm never doing because I just told you how much of a defensive powerhouse he can be. So if he gets a few blocks, he's absolutely going to cash that fantasy score. But let's see. PRA, they just barely have that favored over the 22, 50.9%. Odds to hit the over, minus 122. I'm comfortable with it. They like his points assists at 11.5 at a 51.35% odds to hit the over. They also like his points rebounds. I'm just going to take all 3 of them. Let me take a closer look real quick, just in case you guys prefer something else. I mean, the points rebounds, maybe. But here, let's just take a look real fast. It looks pretty similar. The thing is like he is consistent. I mean, he's still 8 out of his last 10. It's not bumped up so much. I mean, 22, I guess that is a 1.5 bump on Prizepicks if you are still, but I bet you that points rebounds on Prizepicks is probably at 21 flat, but maybe not. So go with your gut. You've got some options there. Yeah, if you are getting that 20 flat, okay, I would do that. If you're getting that at 20 flat, I would do that over the PRA at 22. Because like we just saw, his points or his assists are not happening that often. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at the potential assists. Yeah, see, just go with the points rebounds. If you're getting that at 20, since this got bumped to 22, because yeah, the last 3 games, he's not even trying to pass the ball much over these last 4. It's inflated up to almost 3 actually because of this earlier run where he was passing the ball more, probably grabbing rebounds and dishing it back out, but he's probably getting more into putbacks here, or like we saw, shooting threes, which is awesome. But yeah, you have a couple of options there. I'm comfortable. I think his PRA is going over as well. I think he's going to go for at least 23, if not like 24, 25 tonight. Take a look at this over under. So we have a 223 over under playing in Los Angeles. Clippers favored by 8.5. So we'll see. I'm not too concerned about a blowout, but you just never know. Like, the league is weird right now. We're still sort of like shaking things out to get a little bit of consistency from these teams. I haven't enjoyed the NBA as much over the past couple of weeks as I am NFL. It's just a little bit harder to predict right now. Let me talk about this RJ Barrett play if you're interested in it. Yeah, so at first I was like, kind of like, okay, he's let me see. Yeah, the PRA. So it's the home games. So when you first look at this, it's like, why would I take this? This is not looking good. Even with a solid matchup, if he plays shooting guard, which we know he facilitates more when Scotty Barnes is out, but he is listed as a shooting guard. But the matchup's solid: 26th in points allowed, 28th in rebounds allowed, 17th in assists allowed. But if we take a look what he does at home, it's pretty solid. It cleans things up quite a bit. 7 out of 11. Now, if we take Scotty Barnes out of the equation when he's playing at home, it's even cleaner. Almost a perfect outing there. He lost against Detroit, or he didn't hit it against Detroit. He went for only 35, but other than that, it's 46 or higher. So I'm feeling pretty good about this matchup against Chicago, and this has a super high over under. So someone's going to have to be scoring points here. We got a 240.5 over under and a 1.5 spread. So they're expecting it to be a close game and super high scoring. So, I mean, RJ's got to be involved. So I'm happy to take his PRA over. Let's see, head to head, he's only done 1 game and Barnes was in that game. So I'm not even going to reference it because I'll show you what it looks like. But yeah, he went for 27, but that was with Scotty Barnes playing. He played 34.8 minutes, but it's a totally different game. Like, there are so many vacated rebounds and assists when Scotty Barnes isn't playing. And I would argue that I think that RJ Barrett is a little bit better of a facilitator, in my opinion, because when he's going off, when Barnes isn't in the game, he can go absolutely crazy with the rebounds and assists. So I don't like the fact that when Scotty's playing, we see him take such a backseat to Barnes as far as like running the offense. So anyways, I'm very comfortable with taking this PRA over. I know I was talking about it like it was a pivot, but I actually really love this play. So let's take a look at daily grind. They have it favored to go over the 39.5, 50.83% odds to hit the over, minus 120. Yeah, we're getting some bumps up to 40.5. Only one actually, that's FanDuel, and they still have that at a 50-50 shot. So 39.5 is great. I would still take it at 40.5, just because of everything I just explained to you about the home games and Scotty Barnes being out, and then the super high over under, really close spread. So I'm comfortable with all 3 of these. Any of these that you like, you can make your own decision and go from there. If you guys want to check out Outlier, This tool will help you cash more often. It just really gives you clarity. Sometimes you're really feeling hyped on a play. You get into outlier, you start taking players in and out of the equation like I did with Scotty Barnes. You start looking at head-to-head matchups, everything, injury reports. Like, you get all your information right here. They got you covered for everything you'll need to know before you decide whether or not to take a play. And you can try it out for free. Just go through the link below for Outlier. Don't have to put in a code. They're just going to hook all of our viewers up. Just sign up through that link and you get a week free. So go check it out, and I'll pass it over to Jordy.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. One of these days I'll learn how to unmute this mic properly. Yeah. So I'm taking LaMelo Ball over 3.5 3-pointers. I know, another 3-point prop. You guys got to look at this. This guy has been absolutely gunning 3-point attempts. Over the last couple of games here, 18, 18, 14, 15, 8, 14, 17, 20 attempts. So literally like almost all of his field goal attempts are 3-pointers. The dude is just an absolute gunner. So 3.5 on 20 attempts. Like, come on. Great matchup for him too. 13th and 3-pointers allowed, so he's going to be shooting them. It's just whether or not, he can knock down a couple of them. So he is a game time decision, but it is looking like, I looked it up, it's looking like he's going to play tonight. It's going to be his first game back. Excuse me, I'm still kind of dealing with some of this sickness, but it's looking like he's going to be back tonight to put up some threes for us. So 3.5 line, I'm all over it. This is favored to go over a -123 and a 51% chance to go over. A lot of people have this up at a -130, 135. So feeling great about the odds on this one. This one, Donovan Mitchell over 4.5 assists. Kind of just riding the hot hand here, because he's done it a couple times in the season, but he went through a lull with this one. But over the last 5 games here, really the last 10, he's gone over the 7 out of 10 games. He's gone for 7, 6, 7, 6, 8, 5, and 6. He's averaging 9.9 potential assists per game, so it seems like this is becoming part of his game now as he's trying to get more assists going. So great matchup for assists allowed, 21st in assists allowed, so I do like this matchup for him. He's exceeded this in 5 straight games versus bottom 10 defenses for assists allowed. He's averaging 6.4 assists in those bottom 10 defenses. So here we have a bottom 10 defense and assists allowed, and hopefully he can just keep it going. So the data is there, the history of it is there. The last time in the head-to-head, he only went for 1, but he had 8 potential assists in that game, so his team just wasn't knocking down the points, and that happens. You can see in this one, 10 potential assists, he only went for 4. 16 he went for 6, 15 he went for 6, so he has hit it before against them, just in recent time, which this was on the 9th of November. So like I said, he went through a little bit of a lull there. You can see there it is right there. So he went through kind of a lull, and then now he's hitting it back up. So you do want to follow the trends with NBA as well. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to see if he can get it done for us again. So yeah, if you don't like it, it's definitely a little bit riskier, but I do think he'll go over it. It is also an EV plus play, so there's expected value here. And then this is favored to go over. Sorry, I'm like trying not to choke to death around. That's a -118. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about that. Sorry, I got it. My throat gets so dry right now. But yeah, that's gonna cover my 2 plays. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet since I'm dying over here. If you guys want to check out Daily Grind, go to dgfantasy.com. Use code BACKDOOR for 25% off. I'm gonna pass it to Russo now.
This is all your guys' fault. You're not liking our video. My boy Jordy can't afford vitamins because you won't press a button.
Vitamin C.
If you guys want to come join our Discord, we have a really fun community. We were so close to having a massive day yesterday for NFL. I haven't, honestly, this is going to sound lame, but I haven't even posted my wins in here yet, because they were all partials. I played a bunch of demon slips, and they all ended up green for the most part. I had a couple that busted, but for the most part, a lot of them went 5 of 6, 4 of 6, but they were still like on the demon slips. That's why I love them. They still were paying out like 5x, 4x on 4 of 6. But yeah, just a couple more catches from Thielen. A couple of plays like that, like 2 more receptions here or there, and it would have been a massive day. But I'm going to be putting together a bunch of demon slips for tonight's NFL slate as well. They will all be in the Discord. If you want to come join us, you can take advantage of the Parlay Play promo. You get a month in here to see how you like it just by signing up and using our code BACKDOOR and emailing us. If you want to just jump right in, go through Patreon. Patreon manages our subscriptions. You sign up there, then you go into the settings on Patreon. There's a connected apps option in the menu bar, and then you log right in, and you'll be all hooked up. If you want to follow us on our social media as well, we're on X, TikTok, Instagram. It's just at BackdoorFS on all these platforms. And yeah, we have our personals listed down below as well if you want to follow us as individuals. But we appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a great day. Enjoy this NBA slate, but really get ready for some NFL because we're going to be coming hard at you.
Whoa.
The NFL video.
Whoa.
With demons. Oh, man.
All right.
So, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in just a little bit.
Good luck, guys.